Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how GTA 6 fans think they have found a massive clue. And this actually all comes from Rockstar's Newswire the other day. It was a Grand Theft Auto Online event week where they announced bonuses, discounts, sales. They actually gave away a free car in this event. And one of the interesting things they did was they created this really cool animation for the vehicle that's on the Lucky Wheel, the Ocelot Penetrator. Usually they just do like a creative art post that looks something like this. This is what it was for the prize ride vehicle this week, which was for the Nero. So that's usually what they do. That alone obviously looks really cool. But Rockstar took it a step ahead and did something crazy. And it has Grand Theft Auto 6 fans going crazy. So first, let me show you guys what this looks like right here. And I'll stop it at the few parts that have players very interested. All right, so right off the bat, that was just a really cool animation with like the falling poker chips and then the cars that end up changing in front of the spinning Lucky Wheel, transitioning to like an actual screenshot of the car you could win, and then that GTA Online logo at the end. So this is the part that players are getting all worked up about. They think they've actually found something. It's where one of the poker chips fades onto the screen at the very end. It's this shot right here. I kid you not. So what we're going to be focusing on is the reflection that you can kind of see in the bottom left-hand corner. Because apparently a lot of people believe that there's something going on here. A lot of players believe that this is a face. A lot of players also have noticed a notebook with a police logo and a blood stain on one of the pages, which is apparently being held with someone with a white glove. Others have pointed out that it looks like a heist face mask in some way, shape, or form. This is absolutely wild, and players have begun to run with this and say that, okay, because Rockstar has begun teasing Grand Theft Auto 6, it's about police. It maybe has to do with the casino in some way, shape, or form. So some people have been saying, okay, does this mean maybe Las Venturas is in the works here? And honestly, guys, I don't even know what to think about this. I think at this point, Grand Theft Auto fans, in particular GTA 6 fans, have really now just started to go bonkers. I think that they are so excited that Rockstar has obviously confirmed that the game is in full development and that it's well underway, and they're just looking for any hints and clues to get them excited about what's to come. So I'm not going to look into this too much more, although Rockstar have in the past put some very interesting hints and clues into the teasers and trailers we get. Like, for example, the coordinates on the Cayo Perico heist trailer actually led to a road that was in the shape of the Roman numeral 6, which a lot of Grand Theft Auto 6 fans thought was a big hint as well. So maybe it's just Rockstar trolling. Maybe it's them just teasing us. I'm not sure. And then the second part of it is the Grand Theft Auto Online logo that actually appears. This actually looks really cool as far as like the animation goes. And a lot of players were pointing out the colors, how it's the pink and the purple and the blue, which are sort of typical Miami Vice City style colors, and how it sort of blends into the red here. So a lot of people were like, okay, is this Rockstar giving hints towards something more tropical, something like Vice City? And I don't know. The answer is this might just be a new animation for expanded and enhanced GTA 5. I mean, right before the Los Santos Tuners update, we saw Rockstar sort of tease this new intro and what it would look like when GTA 5 is loaded up or Grand Theft Auto Online is loaded up. So maybe like that, this is just a way of testing the water and maybe teasing us a little bit for how things are going to work when expanded and enhanced Grand Theft Auto 5 arrives. Because none of this has screamed GTA 6. In fact, one of them is legitimately just a GTA 5 intro. And this one is promoting something that you can do in Grand Theft Auto Online, spinning the Lucky Wheel at the Diamond Casino and Resort. So I don't know what to make of this whole thing. All I know is that GTA 6 fans have started to go crazy over this. So are they going crazy for the right reason? Are they not going crazy? I guess you guys can let me know what you think about that in those comments down below. I would definitely love to hear from you guys down there. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this video today is just some interesting discussion on GTA 6 from insider Tez Funds 2. He said this on the GTA Forum site. GTA Forums has 839,480 members at the moment, and GTA 5 sold 160 million copies. Every post by every member here accounted for 0.05% of the community. If we assume each GTA 5 copy was bought twice due to PS4 and Xbox One, then GTA Forums becomes 1% of the community. If we include the GTA series as a whole, I'm assuming each member owns GTA 5, and then that percentage would drop even lower, which is why I prefer to stick with GTA 5. However, the popularity of every trending game drops over time after launch, and only the determined fans remain. So after all, the devs still have to listen to the active community. With more follow-up, as he said, I often check venues centered around game dev. There are posts explaining how forum or subreddit could only represent only X% of the community. It does open your eyes up to grasp the size of a AAA game community, but these posts aren't without flaws too, because most AAA devs slide into their monetization tactics, which is often controversial enough that you don't end up with an approval rating of 80 and 20%, more like the other way around, 80% disapproval rating. Plus, the idea behind how the devs can listen to the whole community than the minority is dependent upon telemetry. Raw data devs utilized to say generate heat maps that could showcase which part of the map has the highest rate of player activity, or PvP, etc. Most of this is useful for a live service game than a new sequel in development. So we could rest assured in regards to GTA 6, but I doubt Rockstar depends on community feedback when it comes to developing the next entry. So long story short, what he's saying here is if you guys do end up reaching out to Rockstar by saying like, hey, I think X, Y, and Z would be a great idea, or I think A, B, and C, 1, 2, 3 needs to be included, the chances of them actually listening to something like that are not very high. Now, it's the opposite when it comes to something that's already out, like Grand Theft Auto Online. They obviously want to listen to community feedback, but as far as something that we don't have the ability to play or get our hands on, it sounds like Rockstar is going to rely on in-house stuff only. So the purpose of this wasn't to paint Rockstar as the bad guy here, but just an interesting discussion that a lot of the things that Rockstar are going to be doing are probably going to be coming inside, and it's not going to be coming from like a fan coming up with a amazing idea and then Rockstar saying, we should probably do that. It's just not something that happens as far as game development goes. So just something interesting to think about right there. But I would, of course, love to hear from you guys in those comments down below on everything we discussed in this video today. Let me know what you think of these GTA 6 fans. Are they on the right track? Are they on the wrong track? Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there, or you can reach out to me on my Facebook page where you can send messages, photos, videos, and more. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.